Okay, I'm going to, I think it's my last week of hiking. Is it hiking or is it really walking? I don't know. I'm at Hillsboro neighborhood off of 52 West, and we're going to do the new Lee Springs Park. This was made by USS, and they really did an incredible job. One of the features you'll notice is they use so much natural materials. Even the gravel is local. And there's a coke oven at the end. It's not the Gould coke oven that the historical group takes hikes to. Okay. Of course, you can't throw a rock in Helena without something being historical significant. So this is another thing that makes Helena special. It's a beehive coke oven, and I am here. So I'm not really sure the best way to tackle this. There's the coke oven brick, oven slag. All right, here's Joyce's. Lee Springs Park, coke oven to the left, play area pavilion. I think I'm going to go this way first and try to do a loop. Again, pay attention to the natural materials they used. There's also a bike rack and a bench. Big fan of benches. Okay, there's a playground for little kids. Gonna go this way. Again, I just love how the wood is carved into everything. This is the big slide. Your kids may have to work up to this one. So you get a better look at the big slide. It's a big one. What's amazing is that, there's places out there that would charge for this. And here it is, just free here in Helena. There's a teepee. Lee Springs Park is named after Helen Lee, who is also the namesake of Helena. Helen Lee's father was a big man in town and was very beautiful. And the engineer, I wanted to say his name is, it's not Peter Bowles, is it? It's Bowles for sure. Fell in love with her. And of course he was an out-of-towner, so her father didn't really care for him. So, he went through a process of trying to woo her. And one of the things he did, he made the train station, he named it Helena. And that's how Helena gets its name. It's based on a love story. All right, let's go find this coke oven. Again, love the use of natural materials. There's a bicycle rack. I'm gonna walk on the side. Uneven surfaces still give me problems. Now the wash area is where they would dump the gravel and they would wash it. The coke. It's always close to the coke oven. In Helena, they made a small trolley system to connect the various areas, depending how rich the vein was of coal. Looks like there's some little side trails here. interesting to see where those go. All right, I know this one's shorter. I think when I went to Cabo Lily, I had no idea that was going to end up being like a 40-minute walk. Again, let me praise U.S. Steel. U.S. Steel made the first part of our walking trail system, and they made this park. Now, you think about it, there's no money in park. I hear that all the time, you know, parks just cost money. They don't make money, but that's not the point. The point is you kind of add something to the community, something that people can enjoy. And, you know, when they build a neighborhood, they really add all these nice enhancements to it. If y'all remember when I did the hike to the Cabo Lilies, not Cabo Lily Park, but to the actual Cabo Lilies, showed you the old Squire house. Squire basically designed Old Town and how the streets would be laid out. But Squire, whose grave is also in the graveyard, if you go down to Joe Tucker Park or behind Cumberland Presbyterian, you can see his grave there. But he was just an expert at figuring out where there would be coal. And there's a vein of coal that twists through Helena. It almost follows 261 to Colmont, but it twists in and out, and he figured that out. So there's a lot of operations that got this real high quality coal and would put it into a coke oven to make it even better. That's how Helena basically grew. Actually, soldiers, I think, were the ones who founded the city. They passed through this area when the wars were over. They came back and settled it. And all of this I'm getting from Ken Penhall. He's done the research. He actually has a book, which I think is at Walgreens or other locations. He usually opens the museums on Saturday. Ooh, I should do that. I should do a tour of the museum again and have Ken kind of give us everything for those stuck at home. Yeah, I'm not going to be walking next time. Next weekend, that's when the farmers market starts. So that's going to take up the weekends for the summer. There we are. That hill just appears out of nowhere. That's stacked stone. Now the Gould Coke Oven, the Boy Scouts have been great about going out there and clearing it out, but this one's sort of in a natural state. Can you see that? There's moss growing on the stone. If I can zoom in. I suppose I can get closer. Looks like there's a gap between the coke ovens. The Helena coke ovens, also known as Eureka coke ovens, played a critical role in the success of the iron and steel industry in Alabama. Up until the 1870s, Alabama's blast furnaces were fueled by charcoal. The Helena coke ovens, constructed between 1873 and 1876, were some of the first constructed in Alabama for the purpose of converting coal to coke, a more potent fuel for the blast furnaces. The iron industry did not begin to thrive in Birmingham district until the coking process was developed. Coke provided a better fuel for iron furnaces than charcoal because it burned longer, hotter, and allowed the gases to flow during the blast furnace. There's a closer picture of it. And they're right. Some say that the Gould coke ovens is the oldest coke oven in Alabama, and it's in Helena. Now past this, I don't know where this leads. It looks like someone's walked up on it, unless that's an animal path. There's one of the rocks cut. Okay, I do not know what's past this. Maybe this takes us to the coal wash. Oh, very clever. Look here. They kind of disguise this for drainage with a rock facade. Nice touch. They could have just left that naked concrete tube there, but they kind of hid it with rocks. See, that was a very short walk. Again, they use the natural rocks to prevent erosion right here. Very smart. A tunnel. Well, water management. Stone railroad culvert. Provide water flowing underneath the rail lines. Oh, that's original. They didn't make that. Very nice. Let's keep going. All right. Okay. I did not know this was here. Going back the way we come, we get to Lee Springs Park, historic coke ovens. We go this way, we go to Appleford and Helena High School. Now that's a hike, but I think I have to keep in mind where my car's parked. Maybe I'll do it, but I'm not gonna keep the broadcast going. So this takes us to the Hillsboro Trail, which, going to the plug, is that we're planning on having an extension to that will connect to the sports complex, the amphitheater. You'll be able to connect to so many different places in Helena, starting with this trail right here. It also connects to Old Cahaba and of course Hillsboro. All right, that's it. I'm gonna end the broadcast and start heading back. Hope y'all get a chance to come out here and check out Lee Springs Park. Like I said, it's amazing that we have these incredible parks here, and they're free and they're available all the time for you. So come on out and enjoy it. I'll see y'all.